Hello, and welcome back to another Hands of Blue review. Today, we are checking out Jawbreakers, God King, by our boy Zach, Richard Seameyer. And this is a pretty cool book. There's 3 stories that go on in here. We got the God King, got the Respawn one, Devil Dog Origins. Oh, and a little spotlight on this guy here, the Desolation Wave. But yeah. Before we get into that, my name is Peter Sharon. I'm a veteran of the video game and movie visual effects industry and a lover and critic of comics. And I am glad to bring you this cool one. This is actually, I believe, a sample of the Kyle Ritter cover, if I am correct. But yeah, this is Ethan Van Sciver did this. The creator of CyberFrog did this cover here. Really nice book. I forgot to do a page count on it before I started this, but really nice thick cover. Nice paper quality. Excellent artwork throughout. I'm trying to remember who did the art in here. That's right, Aaron Elfecci, and we got Eric Weathers again as the letterer. This guy can do it all. He is amazing. He's in everything. But yeah, this was a really cool book, a really cool comic, and I liked it because it's not that average everyday story for like the God King story here. It's not what you would expect at all. And honestly, I was trying to think about this after I read it. Like, I actually read about halfway through the story, and there's just kind of so much to kind of needed to break and take in. So I used my handy dandy CyberFrog bookmark here and marked my spot and let myself kind of take in what I had read, and then came back and finished the story a little bit later. But yeah, this was really cool, really interesting stuff. And I mean, as you can see, the artwork in here, it's really nice. The colors, the scenes, like just a lot of cool stuff going on in this story. And we got one of our heroes here. Got the God Gun. Oh man, with Hell Priest. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to debate kind of what to say about the story because of what happens, and I kind of just don't really want us to talk about it too much at all in a way. Just because I'd rather get people to back this, to read this, and see for themselves what goes on. Just to let you know, it's like a bunch of kind of stuff happens that even I was kind of like, dang, really? Okay, Zach, way to go. Because I like those stories where not everyone makes it out at the end, I'll just say. And, really cool story there with the whole God King story and how that ends. And then I believe this is actually one of the posters I got with it that folds out. This is like really big. And this is the second story of the book where she was in the first God King. Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought here. But the last book, the God King, or the Jawbreaker team met up with her, and she ended up dying, like got her neck broke apparently, or is what they thought. But now she's back in part cyborg. And, they're trying to wrestle her down here in this picture, get a little, like, kind of stop her from doing some stuff, because she just comes in and starts tearing through this plane a little bit. But, yeah, excellent artwork here in that little page. And then we get into the Devil Dog story, I believe. Yeah. We get to find out some of his back origin story and kind of what made him the way he is and who he is. And yeah, just great, like for the 3 stories and stuff. Oh, and then I forgot this little one at the end here, which is kind of like an introduction to maybe something they're going to do more of. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, you got like 3 stories and then like a little quick one at the end there with that in here. And yeah, I just This is probably the best page of the whole book right here. I mean, yeah, anything with a dog, I'm hooked. But this was very entertaining. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, if you haven't read any of the Jawbreakers, I think Lost Souls, that's what it was. Man, I was losing myself there with the first book. And God King in this one. Yeah, these are great. These are awesome. And I kind of wanted to throw this in right now and do this review because Zach has a campaign up right now where he's actually working with Sly Stallone in doing an Expendables comic, which is Expendables Go to Hell. And that looks really cool. And I back that. I can't wait to get that and read that and see the kind of crazy they put in there because it looks really cool. And if you haven't backed that yourself, you should check it out. I'll try and put links to stuff in the bottom here, if there's anything you'd want to check out. But again, yeah, I don't really want to get too into this story because there's just a lot of it, and I'm not even sure where to kind of start and leave off. And I'd rather you guys just kind of do your part maybe and back these guys and show a little support to these indie creators because honestly these comics are excellent, and I don't even bother with Marvel and DC anymore. I don't know, I'm just not even interested in the stuff they're doing and because of what they're doing with characters and everything. But Dixon is part of this too. Okay. But yeah, and I love it. He has his own little Splatto Comics is his design, or his kind of publishing, I believe it is, little company there. But man, yeah, such a cool thing. And I believe this is the variant cover that Kyle Ritter did right here. And I actually have this book too with this cover art on it and everything. But you can just see an example of Kyle Ritter's really excellent art and coloring. And I'm excited to get his Star Blades when that comes out, or gets when he finishes that up and gets it mailed out to us. But yeah, excellent book. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. But I also wanted to try and keep this short, just to show you kind of where I'm at with doing all these books, and where I'm with all the reviews I still have to do and books I need to read. I'm a little slow at reading stuff, so I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. But we'll start here. So I still got my CyberFrog 1998 book, The Diary of Heather Swan, to read. My Amphibionics CyberFrog little ash cans I got from Ethan. Thank you. These are awesome. Let's kind of peek in real quick. Oh, yeah, that Salamandroid. Ethan actually has another campaign going up with a couple little CyberFrog stories and an ash can that kind of gives a little sneak peek into the next CyberFrog Wrecked Planet book. But also you can buy this really cool blacklight poster, and I believe this is actually kind of the image that's from the blacklight poster and stuff. So, that should be really, really cool to see under the blacklight. And flip through this guy a couple pages here. Awesome CyberFrog stuff going on. That face, so freaking cool. But so I got these guys still to read. There's not much reading to do. This is Vinnie Tartamella's volume 1 just art book and stuff, signed. Awesome. But this, I think I'm going to hold off kind of showing more of this until I get the next book I'm waiting on, which is Through the Woods, that Vinny's doing right now, that's open on Indiegogo. So I'd say go back that. It's going to be an awesome 8.5 by 11 hard cover book. And it was originally a 3-part series comics, but he put it all together in one book, one story. So go check that out on Indiegogo. Again, I'm going to try and get links to all this stuff down there, so you can go see all this stuff for yourself. And as a reminder, please know, kids, this is an adult channel. So if you're not an adult, turn this video off. Or have your parents watch it with you or something to give you supervision. I don't know. Also, a book I gotta still finish. This book here, Earthworm Jim, by Doug TenNapel. And I know some people, have things with Doug. I don't mind. Whatever. Like, I just like good books, good art. And and you cannot deny the fact that, Doug made an amazing book. Like, this book is just gorgeous. The gold gilded edges here on this guy. Just, and it's Doug's style. It's what Doug does. He's great at this cartoony style, and it's awesome. So I think he might have something on Kickstarter going for this still. I'm not sure. Or when he launches the next book, you might be able to pick up the first book then. But yeah, I still got this big guy to read. This is one I just got by Narwhal called Earthbound. And, I can't wait to get into this book. Like, all these books, like the ones I kind of have left, are very large, like very big, long, like 140 to 200 page style books. So I got a lot to do. Love the little autograph kind of picture drawing there. So cool. And yeah, I know Zach did a review on this and showed the cover, but just in case no one's seen that, like, that is so cool. I love, how he did the actual cover without the slip here. So this is one I got to get into. Then I got this guy. I believe this is like 90 some odd pages, this book here. And this is Six Gun Gorilla, Long Days of Vengeance. And how much cooler of an idea than a gorilla that's basically a cowboy, outlaw kind of guy. Like, can't wait to get into this one and, read this story and see what happens. Because, yeah, it's a gorilla with guns. How can you go wrong? Love this cover art. Really nice. So, again, yeah, one more book I need to get going on. Then, from Mr. Adam Post, College of the Dead, this is another one I still need to get through. Now, this one's black and white. I believe the next one he's doing is going to be in color. But I like this kind of style because, you get to see the artwork. Sometimes when you get stuff colored, it kind of hides, like, the line work, some of the drawing. And so here you get to really see what's going on in each frame. And I like how he kept it nice and kind of just simple in the 2-frame kind of setup like that. But, yeah, can't wait to get into this one. Like I said, I'm a little behind on some of these books because I got a lot of these at the same time and I'm a little overwhelmed. And then the last book here I got to show you is Flying Fortress. And this one is by Eric Weathers. They remastered this. He redid the lettering. And here, let me open this up. I don't think I've actually taken this one out of the cover before. So this is the first time. Put that over there. And yeah, this guy is, I believe, 200 plus pages. Look at that. That is, here's Jawbreakers. To fly, this is a big book. And yeah, again, can't wait to get in and read and see what happens with this story and where everything goes. Yeah, I'm just super excited for all this stuff. And I'll show off more like the cool little goodies and stuff I got with each of these and stuff, like the little pinup poster or like little artwork and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you guys see what you're kind of in store for with coming down the road with more books. And I'm sure by the time I get through those, I am going to probably have more coming in. So I got to get myself reading and get my ass into gear here. But again, Jawbreakers, God King. Excellent story. Liked Lost Souls. Really enjoyed this one. And, can't wait to see what happens in the Expendables. one that they're working on right now that's still on Indiegogo. I think these campaigns are closed, but I'll check. If it's open, and I'll put a link in there for you. But if not, I'm sure he might do another Jawbreakers, and if so, he might, that will give you the opportunity to collect the previous Lost Souls and this one to add to your collection if that's what you want to do. But I guess that is all for now, everyone. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Maybe that notification button. That way, when I make these funny little videos, you guys can, see them when that happens. But yeah, excellent work. This is great. And I'll put a link to these guys' YouTubes if they have that. I know Zach does, and he does a lot of cool comic reviews all the time. Like, this guy reads way too many comics. Like I'm jealous. But he's great too. So follow some of these guys. Like, show some support. Like, honestly, I think this indie market is going to be the future of kind of for comic books and stuff like that. If you really want good quality stuff, and again, you're not getting an average comic book. You're getting like, a really nice thick book full of lots of story, lots of art. Excellent stuff. So, until next time, everybody, be good, and we'll see you next time on a Hands of Blue review. Take care.